Hey, this is Dan and Michelle from Honeymoon Always, and today we are going to answer one of the most frequently asked questions that we get, which is, should I book my Sandals vacation with a travel agent?
Now you might be looking at us and being like, aren't they travel agents? Aren't they going to obviously want us to book with them as travel agents? And I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna try to be as unbiased as possible, and I'll tell you why. Our goal really is to give you the best and most helpful information that we can so that you can book in whatever way is easiest for you. So what that means is we put a lot of content out there on YouTube, and if you find us helpful and you want to support our channel, if you click the link in the description below, that'll send you directly over to Sandals. It's the same cost to you. They are not charging you extra, but it does tell Sandals that we helped you, and we do get compensated by Sandals for that. So that's great with us. We're very happy about that. However, if you want to work with us as a travel agent, that's also free to you. We are compensated in the same way from Sandals or any resort that we're working with. So to us, it's really not a huge deal either way, if you'd rather book on your own or book using us as travel agents, as long as we are helpful to you and you find value in the work that we're doing. So we're gonna try to lay out kind of the pros and cons of either working with us as a travel agent or booking on your own using our links. Again, it's the same cost to you. We're just trying to help. So the first option you have is to book this on your own without a travel advisor. If you've come to this YouTube channel, you're probably someone who wants to do this research for yourself. This is why we make this content readily available for you so that you can get the most information you can, get information, ideas, opinions from everywhere, and then make the best decision for you. If you want to have that full level of control, this is a good option for you. The cons might be if you run into an issue, if there's a hurricane, if there are things that can kind of get a little sticky that you won't have as much support for if you are needing to go by yourself to call Sandals to try to resolve these issues. Sometimes it can be helpful to have someone to navigate those for you. Those don't come up all the time, and if you feel confident in your ability to do this, if this is something you do commonly, this is a great option for you.
Your other option is to book with a travel advisor, and the main benefit of that is their knowledge and expertise. We have been to every single Sandals resort in the last 3 years. We keep going back. We've been to many of the resorts multiple times, and with that, you can't really equate that to what you might read online. Some of the reviews might be outdated. Sometimes someone's only been to 1 or 2 of the resorts and they're giving you their overall opinion. So by going with an advisor who really knows the brand and can speak to it at that level is valuable. With that expertise, they're going to be able to find the perfect room at the perfect resort and help you choose excursions and just do everything to make this vacation perfect, tailored for you.
I think something that we've learned is that everybody has different preferences and interests. And so even if we get on these YouTube videos and say these were our favorites, this is our ranking for the top resorts, we know that our priorities are not everybody else's priorities. So we give you our best information for us. But then when you're talking to someone like us, we are going to tailor it for what you are interested in, what your budget is. Do you prefer to spend time at the beach? Do you really want a nice room with a swim up suite? Is food really important to you, and what does that look like? So there's different things that are important to different people, and someone who's been to all of the resorts, I think, is an invaluable resource that can help talk you through this type of thing.
Another thing that your travel advisor is going to do is support you throughout the process after your booking until you have traveled your vacation. So this might mean helping you make adjustments to your flights, adjusting your vacation because there was a hurricane. If a sale comes up that's better than what you already booked, we can get you the new price. And the other side of things is, what if something goes wrong? Now, most of the time, everything goes fine. Everyone's having a great time, having a great vacation. But every now and then you might run into something, something just doesn't quite add up, isn't quite up to your expectations. And in those moments, we can really help out to help, rebook things or make adjustments. Or we contact the people on the ground at Sandals. So we can contact the manager directly, the sales manager. We have their phone numbers. I have some of them on WhatsApp that I text regularly. So when these things come up, we have the contacts to make things happen. So it's not just you going up to the front desk at Sandals if something goes awry.
So we'll get a lot of people who will email us and ask us, why should I book with you? What is the advantage of booking with you? And I think what can sometimes be the assumption or the hope is that you might save money working with us. And I want to clarify that we don't get a special rate with Sandals. So whether you book with us or you book on your own, it's going to be the same cost to you. Now, we can help you navigate all the ways you can save money at Sandals because we are intimately familiar with how to make the most of your vacation in that way. So we love to do that, and we do think that's a big advantage. But there's no like baseline, we can offer you, 10% off or whatever. We don't have access to that. But the essential difference would be that instead of you booking on your own, we would book for you. Therefore, we would be your contact if anything goes wrong. And also we can help optimize your trip for you before you go, including letting the staff know that you're coming, that you're people that are coming from us, and that sometimes can set you up for a little bit better experience. What makes me feel a little sad sometimes is someone will email us and say, hey, we didn't book with you, but we're running into this issue. Can you help us? And those are instances where that's not available for us. We can't help you at that point. Now, if you have booked on your own and you do want to transfer a booking to us so that we would then be able to help you, you can do that within 30 days of when you book. But outside of that, that's where we're not really able to help so much, and you'll need to navigate those situations with Sandals directly.
Which also goes back to expertise, because we understand the terms and conditions because we've been there. I know, when you can cancel, when you can make changes. I know that you shouldn't pay in full until you have to, which is 60 days out. I know all these things because we've navigated them, and we know where they can bend, where they can't, and these things can really help someone out if they get into a little bit of an issue with their vacation.
Mm-hmm. Now, I do want to talk about kind of a secret hybrid third option, which is using our expertise as travel agents, talking with us, getting customized recommendations, and then booking on your own. So to us, there's actually no real preference, because as long as you're getting the information that you need, we are great. But we will still help you, because in both instances, Sandals does compensate us for our efforts. So the cost is the same to you either way. It's just a matter of whether or not you want to take the reins and be in control of your vacation, from booking to solving any issues that might come up, versus having us help you navigate those things, and maybe keeping an eye on deals and sales and things that come up, and giving a heads up to the team and letting them know that you're coming. So we can kind of grease the wheels a little bit for you. But if you do want to book on your own, it's fine with us. Either way, we are happy to help and give this information.
Especially when you're dealing with a vacation that on average with Sandals is like $6,000 to $9,000. Just send us an email. We can just do a gut check for you and make sure you're on the right path, and that, offer any extra expertise that we can for you. And then it's kind of a win-win if you still want to book on your own.
So we hope that this has answered questions on why you may or may not want to book using a travel agent. Regardless, we do hope that our information is helpful. We hope that you book using our links. That'll take you directly to Sandals so you can book on your own. Or please shoot us an email. We'd love to chat with you about Sandals. We have so much information in our heads that we would like to share with you. So shoot us an email, info@honeymoonalways.com. You can also follow along with us on Instagram @honeymoonalways, and we'll see you at the next stop.